Hey, this is Jeff Pilson of Foreigner, and you are watching The Spiel, my favorite.
I'm here today, and all I hear is how I'm chasing crazy dreams. They'll sing, 'cause I've got perfect songs and melodies just waiting to come out of me, and you'll sing along like, oh, whoa. Fancy words, clever lines, and tales that take you back in time, and you'll sing along like, oh, whoa, and they'll know. Everyone will know. They should have believed in me.
Should have believed, baby.
You're watching The Spiel.
Welcome to The Spiel with Angie and Julie. Another episode in our brand new studio.
You know what? It just gets better and better each and every week. So here's what we have to do in the studio, okay? And this is where you come in handy. So listen closely. I mean, you're working on it. I mean, I count on you for a couple of things, but we need audience participation.
Okay.
Okay? Sometimes it feels like we have a live audience. We have so many people in the Spiel studio. If you've ever been to one of our tapings, you know there's a lot going on.
Yes.
A lot of people.
Yes.
I mean, you know, but a select few.
Yes.
Right? It's lottery. I mean, there's usually a line wrapped around
Right.
the building, and we just, a select few can get in. But the way you can find us and the way you can connect to this show is social media. Go to our Facebook page, go to our website, and let us know if you have that interesting talent, because we now need superb talent
Yes.
to fill the superb studio.
Yes. Can you juggle? Can you eat fire? Do you write songs? Let us know. You have a great story. We all have stories.
You
That's
know.
what our show is
Yes,
about.
yes.
The Spiel. What's your spiel? What's your story?
Steve Hartman, he did it well. Everybody has a story. You know, I don't care if you're 2 or 102. You have a story when we want to hear it, and this is the stage. And listen, if you're outside and you don't make the lottery that day, just come back. Like, keep coming back, and one day you'll get on. And one day you may call. Julie will call you.
I will.
And she'll set it up.
You know, if I was to ask you in like 2 sentences, Angie White, what's your spiel? What would you say? 2 sentences.
My spiel in life has been to spiel about others. I'm a storyteller by nature. That's what I've done. I was in the news business forever.
That's way
and,
more than 2 sentences.
Yeah.
Where are you going to cut it off, Joni?
Let me tell you Julie's 2 sentences. 2 words. Rude. Thoughtless. And I was going somewhere there.
I said 2 sentences, though.
I'm gonna give you
There's Angie in 1 word. Doesn't listen.
Okay.
Then pay attention.
Hey. Listen, I'm bringing it back from the old
All
studio,
right.
from the old place, from the old times. We love this stuff.
Okay.
And here's what's great. You know, I get these calendars for Christmas. When I'm going through the calendar, I always save them. I haven't looked at these. Okay, these have been folded up, so we'll have to see the date attached. Okay.
You've not looked?
This was recently. This was
Okay.
recently. Oh. Never sit on a woman's lap unless asked to do so.
That's a good one.
That is. It's kind of weird.
Let's go back to June 2nd.
June.
Try the pie at any place called Mom's.
That's
That
good.
is good.
That is good advice right
is
there.
good.
This is life's little instruction calendar. If you don't have this, this is a must. This is a stocking stuffer. Okay? Remember, curiosity and generosity are 2 antidotes to aging.
Oh, I thought it was going to be killed the cat.
Yeah.
Remember that saying, killed the cat? Okay, May 6th.
That's an idiom. My son is studying idioms in school. Killed the cat. Curiosity killed
Killed
the
the
cat.
cat. An impressive resume may get you a job, but it's character and results that keep it.
We probably need to talk about your termination, dude.
Yay!
Be kind to rude people. They need a mentor. Bravo. That was perfect.
Are you clapping, Jason
Yes,
Kingston?
Jason is.
Here we go.
Jason is. We got 2 more guys. This is from February 21st. Man.
Oh, this one's a good one. It's got
That's
2
from
dates, March 8th and 9th.
Oh, that was a big day. 2 of them.
When bored, call a friend and tell them how much you appreciate her in your
Or
life.
him.
Her in your life.
Absolutely.
Call
Jason,
me.
I appreciate you in my life.
Tell me that.
And you are the most important person in someone's life. Don't let them down. Mwah. Okay, listen. This is going to be important. You ready for this?
I'm ready.
What does David Letterman do? Does he throw stuff?
Yeah. And he goes,
We got 2 good ones. You know to throw stuff. Man, have you seen that kid the card throwing kid?
oh my
Boom,
gosh.
what's that? I mean, those things are like lightning.
Yes, they
Yeah.
stuck in watermelons.
And then he kept hitting Nick Cannon with the card.
I love that about
You
him.
did?
Yes.
You thought that was
I
fun?
thought he hit his little sister in the eye. Did you see
no,
that?
That's not good. That's
okay.
not good.
No.
Okay, here's what we've got to do. We've asked. People have asked us to do this. Do you remember back in the day? I believe it was Sesame Street? They had the word of the day. You remember that? When the two mouths would sit there. Was it Sesame Street? I don't know if it was Sesame Street. Does anybody remember? Yeah. Ball. Yeah, ball. Well, more difficult words than that. Was it Electric Company? Really? Okay, well that's like a subsidiary of Sesame Street. So we're gonna do it, okay? Our first word, I don't know if we should get that close to one another because it could be weird. Would you feel weird?
It's not that kind of show. I won't feel weird.
Would you feel weird? Okay, I feel fine with it.
You want to tell me the word so I can get my other part?
Okay, you're gonna do the first or second?
Let me hear the word first.
How about I do the first, you do the second?
There's 3 syllables. I'll do the last.
Okay, you ready? You guys don't know what this is. Make sure we're framed up so we can get the, Ashley, we gotta get the word. We're gonna do the, okay? You're right, I think it's a 3-syllable word.
It is.
Okay, here we go.
I'm right?
Do we need to wait for you, Matt? No. Okay, we don't need to wait for Matt. You ready? Apropos.
Po.
Apropos. Now the meaning. Anybody?
Appropriate.
No, it's
yeah,
not
it is.
appropriate.
That's high standards. That's
The
apropos.
apropos. See, that's why we need a word of the day, right there.
Let's do it again together like this.
Apropos. No, it was freaky. It was weird. So I'm thinking we're going to have to change that whole thing, but we'll let you know. We are going to give you that word of the week. It's not going to be a word of the day, but a word of the week. And what is it this week, everybody together?
Apropos.
Good job.
Stay tuned.
Listen to what students are saying about a quality education at Three Rivers College.
It was affordable.
It was closer to home, only about an hour away.
The teachers are wonderful. Being a single mom, it really helps me out.
We choose Three Rivers because Three Rivers is a very family-based type of community. It was Three Rivers because, of course, the price, but it was closer to home too. They get to know you and try and figure out how they can help you. Just come to Three Rivers. It's the best place to start.
To learn more, visit trcc.edu.
We're trying to make banking as easy and painless as we can.
We have a track record of doing business well beyond county borders.
And there have been great opportunities, you know, in Jackson County, Williamson County. People with the foresight to take some risk and do some things.
We try to have a direct relationship with all our customers.
How's it going?
You know, make them feel at home. We're a hometown bank. That's what we're about.
Celebrating 100 years. Find us at DuQuoinStateBank.com.
I'm Jason Pinkston, and this is your Backstage Pass. On today's show, we make our way backstage to talk with Jeff Pilson of the legendary superband Foreigner.
When we walked into this room today, it's different than any interview we've done because it's kind of an awe moment in that when you have the ability to appeal to 3 and 4 generations, you got something. And on the Spiel, our staff the other day, we all sang your songs. Is that cool or what?
It's the reason why we can still do this. It's because the songs are intergenerational and they're timeless, and we're a lucky band that we get to play these songs.
Introduce yourself. Tell us the story.
My name is Jeff Pilson, and I am the bassist of Foreigner. I've been in the band for 10 years. I was in a band called Dokken in the 80s, and I played with Ronnie James Dio.
Dokken! Oh my God!
Yeah. So I've been doing this a very long time.
Yes!
But I love it, and music is my life, and playing for people like this it's what I do, and I'm very, very happy to be doing it, and I'm very lucky to be doing it.
Yeah. Isn't it true you're getting ready to go overseas to do some shows?
Well, I'm not packing yet because that's October, but
It's right around the corner.
We will have gone to Europe twice this year. In January, we're going to Australia and New Zealand, and in next March, we're going to South Africa.
Oh my!
And yeah, we go all over the world. That's the wonderful thing about Foreigner. It is a worldwide entity.
Hence the name.
That's great.
I mean, you knew.
Yeah, we are a foreigner somewhere.
And it's funny because this day and age, you think foreigner is like, oh, is that a negative connotation? No, you know what? The band in its inception thought about that, and it's like, boom, let's be hot here, let's be hot there, let's be hot everywhere.
And part of it was too, there was 3 English guys and 3 Americans, so there you go.
You know what?
Somebody was always
They're
a
not
foreigner.
going to be called the Americans, that's for sure.
No.
Right?
In 1981, I was slow dancing to I've Been Waiting for a Girl Like You. Who hasn't danced to that?
I don't know, but that was one of my favorite songs.
Oh my gosh,
yeah, for many years.
14 weeks in the top 5.
I know.
That's
great song.
crazy. That's a
really,
great song.
really great song.
Okay, I got to talk to you about that song. That song doesn't contain much realism because when you're dating and you're young and you're impressionable and you're listening to it and you're like, oh, my guy's going to be that. And no, So shame on you. When you sing it, it's BS.
False expectation. Yeah, but you want to know something true? When Lou Gramm was doing the vocal on that, it was a one-take vocal. That vocal.
Wow.
I mean, there might have been a couple of fixes here and there, but for the most part, that was a one-take vocal. And when he was singing, some woman walked into the back of the studio right at the beginning of the song and stood there, and he just was transfixed, and he sang right to her.
Stop.
And when the song was done, she walked out, and nobody had ever seen from her again.
And at the end of the night, he's with her, and they're married today.
No, she's gone. She could have been a ghost.
He's still waiting.
I mean, just let's do it like
crazy.
so long. You sing it.
Which one?
Give me that one, baby. Get the lyrics. You remember? Give it to me. Just
So long.
So long, I've been looking too hard, I've been waiting too long. There you go.
Oh, see, I listened to all the songs on the way over to this interview.
Oh, cool.
So do you understand?
Then why
how
weren't you
stoked
singing
I am?
it?
Yeah.
I lived in Atlanta. I went to medical school in Chicago, and I would choose rural practice over big city practice any day.
And I got the GI Bill and went to school on that, and came back to my home community, and that's where I've been ever since. People have known us and trusted us for many years, and we're going to continue to provide excellent quality health care.
You know, the convenience, everyone's very knowledgeable.
I just love taking care of people because I like people and feel that's my God-given talent and want to use my talent to serve others.
We had the wish to build a beautiful garden. I was directed to go over to the Farmer State Bank.
The bank was quite helpful. What impressed me back then, and still, is the fact that they didn't come across as bankers, but as entrepreneurs.
And I know their motto is no one serves you better, but sometimes I send them back an email and say, that was such wonderful service, you know, so thank you.
My dad came here in the early 50s and started. My name's John Smith. My brother Terry and I have Smith Dairy Farm. We're producers of milk for Prairie Farms Dairy. We're outside at 4:30 in the morning. Cows need fed 365 days a year, and you learn the mannerisms of each animal. You learn who they are. Prairie Farms, they depend on us to be finished milking at a time when the truck's going to come to get the milk. We're all one big team.
Proudly farmer-owned.
It's part of what we've been raised to do.
Prairie Farms.
Overseas, there seems to be such a thirst. There really seems to be a desire for more of what we have. Do you find that that's your largest audience, your most accepting audience, or do you find it here in the States just as much?
You're watching The Spiel.
Welcome to The Spiel with Angie and Julie. Today, another big star here in Southern Illinois. She is Murfreesboro's very own apple peeling queen, Ann Duty Light. Welcome to the show.
Hey, Ann.
Glad to be here.
I find you very appealing. No pun intended. You know, you are a legend, and we joke around that in Murfreesboro, Illinois, nobody wants to peel again. No, well, hang on now. This is going to be like an official competition.
She can peel and talk.
Look, this could have been her edge all those years. Like, nobody's looking. She gets started. She's going to win the peeling competition every time.
I was always the MC, and I kept my eye on her.
Everybody did.
You're legendary because your peels, and talk to us in inches. How do we measure this? And
how long
where
a
are
time?
you?
Okay, it's a 3-minute time limit.
Okay.
And in that 3 minutes, they measure what peelings you peel.
Okay.
And they also pick the longest peeling out of that bunch of peelings.
Okay.
And I have held the record for a long time over there on even the longest peel.
How many inches?
47 inches out of one apple.
47 inches out of one apple. The combined peel in the 3 minutes
is my largest combined peel is 497 inches.
That's nuts. That's nuts.
I mean, you're practicing what, 6-8 hours a day to get to this? Is Olympic peeling right here. No, it just comes natural,
it just
right?
comes natural.
And let me tell you something real quick.
Knife.
Tell about your family. You've had them peeling. It's been the peeling duties forever.
Your duty is peeling.
I started out. I had been going and watching, and I thought, that looks like a lot of fun, but I didn't have a nerve to get up there to peel. So finally, one year, I decided I was going to peel just for the heck of it.
Good for you.
And I started in, and the first year, I got first runner-up. So it was on then.
Oh, look at her. She got her a trophy, baby. It was on.
Then you got the boys peeling?
And I got the boys my 2 sons and my 2 daughters. We had to have a 5-member team.
Okay.
So my 2 daughters and my 2 sons peeled with me, and we held that championship as long as they had teams peeling.
Okay.
Nobody could take the traveling trophy away from us.
There you go. And with that, a bushel of memories. I love what these trophies say. And Ann said she only has 2 displayed in her home now, but at one time it looked like an orchard in your kitchen, right? You had so many
How
on the
many
wall.
do you think you have, Ann?
I have, with these 2 trophies, was 27 trophies.
Oh, wow.
That was 27 straight years of nobody beating me.
Look how competitive she is.
That's 27, get it right, 27 years straight.
You know what she did one time? There was a media peeling.
Yeah.
Ann come up to me and she goes, "You want to use my knife?" I have peeled with Ann Duty's knife.
See, look at her. She's going to go. She's in her 3-minute time zone here, and little does she know we can talk for like 30 minutes. So she's got all the time in the world she needs.
And these are not the kind of apples that we like peeling.
What is your favorite apple to peel?
The Jonathans.
The Jonathan.
They're round.
We happen to be married to a couple of those.
No, the Jonathan apples are a round apple, and they are easier to peel because when you get down here, it's going to break.
The bumpy stuff?
Yeah.
It's over.
So,
It's
Ann,
over.
Has there ever
No.
been an a boo-boo, an accident where the ambulance members
Only with
called?
me.
No.
The media
Only-
peeler. Good job. Good job.
Only one guy, and he worked for Ford Motors, and I knew him, well, a couple of them I knew personally.
Okay.
And we were trying to get peelers.
Sure.
So I encouraged them to peel, and one of them he said he was watching me, and he nearly cut a finger off.
Uh-oh.
Let me set this up for you, okay?
Okay, set the
so
stage.
There's the stage.
Right.
And they've got the chairs. The peelers are facing to the audience.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
There's
they
an
start
example
off with
here.
Okay.
Yeah,
There
they
it
start
is.
off
There
with
it is.
their knife and their bucket of apples.
Let me
Now-
ask you, cool as a cucumber, this one right here?
Oh, yeah. No sweat, no nothing.
No sweat at all.
The other ones walk on stage and see Ann and go,
Oh.
But
Again.
anyway, let me tell you what happens.
Okay.
They peel the apple, their droppings go in their bucket,
Right, I
and then
never-
real quick they pitch in the audience their apples. We got little kids out there trying to catch an apple peeled to eat.
Oh, you do? You pitch?
Most
Oh,
of the
that's
time,
cute.
most
That's
of the time
cute.
she bonks them in the head.
She does. And do you laugh?
But
when that
Yeah, you
happens?
No, I don't pay any attention because
She's winning a
my
peeling
knife-
competition.
Well, my knife is so sharp. If I
can't-
would
yeah.
take my mind
Yeah,
off of it,
yeah.
I would probably end up like the guy that cut his finger almost off.
Have you got
And-
yourself a new apple necklace yet? Really?
That is stunning. With the matching earrings, you just haven't put them into place
I
yet?
haven't.
Or those shoulder
got them,
pads?
yeah.
Which one you got going?
I like it.
That's nice. That looks good.
What is tradition? A tradition is something that's handed to the future from the past. It's a rite of passage, a way of holding on to something valuable by keeping it alive. After keeping the tradition of local banking alive for the last 125 years, we understand you don't change the recipe for success. First Bank and Trust of Murfreesboro.
We started in 1966.
Customer satisfaction is our goal, but customer appreciation is our promise.
We have 8 out of the 10 #1 sellers on this lot.
And we handle about any type of RV accessories that you could possibly want, from awning lights to electric brakes to hitches.
We have the large body shop for recreational vehicles.
24/7 tech service.
We take care of all of it right here at Larry's.
You come and see us at Larry's Trailer Sales. We're on 148, just north of Ziegler, Illinois.
We're out in the country.
And I promise you that we'll try harder than any place else you'll go.
We love making new friends. Visit us online at facebook.com/SPIELON.
Look at you.
I'll tell you what. They say the peeling is where you find most of the nutrients. Is that
Exactly.
correct? What do you think about you like mine?
I like
the loop-de-loop.
I like the apple earring like that.
That's
You ever
nice.
worn them like that? And I know you
Look, she's got hers on. She thought well ahead.
She's got those. Does she have these?
No, I don't think those are going to go well at market.
All right, right here in my little pretty hand, I have got the totals.
Then drum roll, Matt. You got a good drum roll, Matt. I mean, he's never. I can ask him things.
Thanks,
That's
Ashley.
Ashley. Thank
She
you.
gets more.
Thank you, Matt.
today.
Thanks a lot.
Okay, how many inches do you think she's peeled in that last 3-minute segment?
Well, Matt wanted to give you feet, but you didn't want to do the conversion.
It was too hard for me. I went to Royalton.
But we have had a conversion before where we were talking football fields, nearly football fields.
Yes.
Okay. We way underestimated what you had, even on your least favorite apples to peel. I was at Matt, well, you remember that? 110? 120 inches? Julie, you were at 180 inches, okay?
201. 201.
I tell you what.
On crappy apples. That's not bad.
200. You feel good about that? You feel
on crappy apples? That's
on
good.
crappy apples. On
that's
crappy
good.
apples.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm proud of you.
We're going to start an apple peeling college. I believe we can get people to sign up.
You think?
Tuition.
Maybe it's a class at Logan.
It could be. We're going to look into that. So go ahead and take a look at all your guides and such when they come out. Who knows? Apple peeling by Ann could be be there.
Maybe you were in track or basketball.
And it didn't work out.
And you didn't win a trophy.
It didn't work out.
You won a trophy.
Consider
Go to
peeling.
apple peeling.
It's going to be great. Because Ann will teach you. She'll share her secrets.
But don't ask for her knife.
No.
That's a holy knife.
Yeah, that's meant for the another Hall of Fame somewhere. Thank you so much.
All my daughter knows. I mean, she's 10 and I've been in the band 10 years. So
Which one's she singing the most? Which song?
she loves Jukebox Hero.
Does she?
Yeah. Which when she was 2 was Juicebox Hero, by the way.
Oh, that's funny. Hi, I'm Joanie Foster, and I am a concessionaire, and I sure hope you come and see me.
I have had clients sit in my chair over the years and cry because their hair was so thin. And now we have a solution. Xenogen, a new hair loss product for men and women. And it's an all nutraceutical product. Your hair will start to grow back in fuller and thicker. I could not be more excited to help people that have hair loss issues and thinning issues. We are seeing really good results with this product.
In front of the Williamson County Airport in Marion, your final destination for style, Chauveau.
As a business owner, you've probably asked yourself, how can digital marketing help my business? Well, when a potential customer does a search and you're not at the top of the list, it's not likely they'll ever see your website. Enter Harness Tech Ed. We add SEO, relevant content writing, blogging, email marketing, and social media marketing. And the next thing you know, bam, you're not at the bottom of the list anymore. You can help your customers find you when you turn the light bulb on. At Harness Tech Ed, we can maximize your digital presence to align with your business goals. Let us do your digital marketing while you run your business. Harness Tech Ed.
Anybody can loan you money. Not everybody can understand how to make it fit for the bank, fit for you. 12 years ago, I went out on my own to do something different. I needed a loan. I talked to Steve Cook at Farmers. Steve took the time to listen and understand exactly what it was I was trying to accomplish. That personal investment that he had, not in cash, but his time. I think that's kind of their niche.
Give us a chance to show you no one will work harder or care more for you.
Coming up on the Spiel.
For one thing, so many Californians have moved to Nashville for the music business. And what house they had in California, they can have a mansion in Nashville.
That is so true. I bet the cost of living went way down.
So, like, who's living in Nashville now that we just heard about that we were shocked?
Robert Plant's got a house
Robert
there.
Plant.
Sting has a place.
What?
Yes, he does.
Oh, gosh, I'll be stalking his house.
Run, Sting.
Oh, my.
These days, video is everywhere. TVs, computers, even your phone. With so many ways to use video to reach your potential audience, it's become an important part of doing business. If you like the commercials you've seen during the Spiel, and if your business could benefit from a creative approach to telling your story, with attention-grabbing visuals and thoughtfully executed scripts, perhaps it's time you give Growing Media a call. We'd love to hear from you.
We provide the facilities in the areas that are most needed.
The doctors here are very caring.
It's not just a kid that you treat, it's the whole entire family.
It doesn't matter how much you have or what you don't have. We will find a place and a way to take care of you.
We do work closely with some drug manufacturing companies to help provide patients with medications that they otherwise could not afford.
Take care of you the best we can.
We are community-based, community-served, and we take community pride in what we do.
The Spiel presents You're On, 100% original new music.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Brantley, and this is actually the first time we've played in Illinois, so thank you to the SPIEL for having us. This is a song called Little Things that I wrote, how many years ago? I don't even know, 3. And basically it's about, you know, in life, sometimes it's just the little things that mean the most. I got home, I was having a bad day, and the dog was there to greet me, and I thought that's just one of the little things is your animals. And I've rescued 6 animals, cats, dogs, and rabbits. And so they were kind of the inspiration for this song. It's called The Little Things.
You remind me of a cross between Paulette Carlson and Carlene Carter.
People say that all the time.
Which one?
Paulette.
Both. Oh my gosh! See?
I know.
I felt it. I really felt it. It's really,
and I
really.
met Carlene. I wanted to meet her so bad, and we were downtown Nashville, and I said, Dave, that's Carlene Carter, and I ran up to her.
Did you?
And I said, I'm such a fan, and she was so nice, very kind.
She didn't call the police?
No. No. And I know some of her relatives, Joanne Cash, Johnny's sister, and they're great. They're all sweet people.
She took our drummer, though, John McTeague. Remember when she went on tour?
I didn't
John
know
was
that.
playing with us.
Yeah. She took our drummer.
Maybe they didn't they didn't tell you.
Maybe not.
It was going to be really hard on you. So. Now, do you like her as much as you did?
I do. Nothing against her.
So, how many albums? 2, 3?
6.
Oh.
Was it the 6 we just finished?
Yeah.
5th or 6th?
Yeah, it's about 5th or 6th.
Yeah.
Already starting to work on another one. So, yeah, she's done a couple before I came along.
Yeah.
So there's a full band sometimes that travels with you?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
do. You know, there's just different gigs for, you know, different situations, and we're lucky that we both play, that we can do acoustic gigs.
Right.
But there's nothing like having a whole band and a steel player.
A fiddle player?
Occasionally, yeah. Our neighbor, who's played with everybody, asleep at the wheel and everything.
The little short guy with dark hair?
No.
That must have been another fiddle
No,
player.
this was way back, Greg Perkins, but he's super talented.
Tell the folks how they can find your site, and your Facebook and your music.
Okay, JenniferBrantley.com. That's BRANTLEY.com. For the music, you can go to iTunes, CD Baby. Did you put it on anything else? I don't know.
It's all over.
Reverb Nation. So lots of places.
We wish you the best of luck. I see big stuff here.
Thank you.
I really not big stuff. That was not a compliment, was it? I see little stuff with a big voice.
Okay.
How about that?
Thank you.
We'll be right back.
My dad came here in the early 50s and started. My name's John Smith. My brother Terry and I have Smith Dairy Farm, and we're producers of milk for Prairie Farms Dairy. And we're outside at 4:30 in the morning. Cows need fed 365 days a year, and you learn the mannerisms of each animal. You learn who they are. Prairie Farms, they depend on us to be finished milking at a time when the truck's going to come to get the milk. We're all one big team.
Proudly farmer-owned.
It's part of what we've been raised to do.
Prairie Farms.
We're trying to make banking as easy and painless as we can.
We have a track record of doing business well beyond the county borders.
And there have been great opportunities, in Jackson County, Williamson County. People with the foresight to take some risk and do some things. We try to have a direct relationship with all our customers.
How's it going?
Make them feel at home. We're a hometown bank. That's what we're about.
Celebrating 100 years. Find us at DuQuoinStateBank.com.
I decided to be a nurse because I have a passion for helping people.
Three Rivers College is the smart choice. We offer quality education at an affordable price.
And you get the full college experience.
I think it's a good foundation. They do have a really good nursing program, which is very competitive.
Three Rivers College is small enough to know your name.
Hello, I'm Shateria Fly, and success starts here at Three Rivers College.
Spiel It in the Kitchen. Welcome to Spiel It in the Kitchen, brought to you by Prairie Farms and our beautiful South Side Kitchen. And you know what? I never thought this little kitchen segment would ever come to fruition, if you will. I have been eating Joanie's famous cinnamon rolls. They're wonderful hamburgers made with the buns she makes there. And what do you call the doggy things? The dog?
It's a blanket dog.
A blanket dog. I've heard of like dogs in a blanket, but at Joanie's, it's blanket dog.
Right, because we roll out the blanket, and then we put cheese down, and then we grab a hot dog like this, okay, and we flip each side over. You come around and you pinch it down, and then again, we rock and roll it and put it in a pan.
Rock and roll the blanket dog.
The DuQuoin State Fair was my husband and I's first large event that we ever did. Oh. And when we came down here, we felt like we found the rocking chair of Southern hospitality. And it just follows you. You know what? They call this a heartland. Mm-hmm. I know why.
Yeah.
Because my baking comes from my heart, and your heart goes to everybody.
Oh, that is so sweet.
Well, it's true.
Yeah. Let's do another dog in case we didn't get it. How do you flip it and you put the dog in the middle?
Yeah. And we take this here, a little cheese. We put this in there. And you know how a dog kind of has ears?
Yeah.
Okay, well, this is what you think about. You pull this out, use your fingers, seal it.
And roll.
Rock and roll it.
Rock and roll it. You must really love to cook, knead the dough, make the dough.
I love the people. I love the people I serve. It's they'll say, how do you do that? And I say, I don't get up thinking I can't. And I don't think about what time it is. I just think about if I have customers out here. And when we do this, you establish so many customers. And only in the heartland, you guys,
right.
Really.
So you see the same repeat customers year after year.
I'm actually into about the second generation on how to make cinnamon rolls.
Cinnamon rolls. You're going to give all your secrets away?
No, because this is a secret right here.
Okay.
And I brought it in a bucket.
Okay.
And only I have the recipe.
That's the secret, right? We don't get that one, right?
Well, it's...
That's asking a little too much.
Yeah. You're still my customer.
Tell them how many pounds of flour that you go through a day at the DuQuoin Fair.
At least 150. Yeah.
Wow.
At least 150.
Because the recipes I use at home is like maybe 2-3 cups of flour.
10 pounds.
Wow.
Yeah. 10 pounds. And now I'm going to try real hard.
Have you ever ran out?
Of flour? Never.
No, I mean...
If I find a grocery store, I'm
go.
in business.
Okay.
If you find a supplier and they're out, you're out.
Okay.
And there's lots of grocery stores, and everything they have I can make from it.
Okay.
Yeah. We don't have to wait for delivery service.
I'm excited about this part.
Okay. And this has rolling, this rolling pin actually has ball bearings.
Have you had that one for a long time, like your favorite?
Yes, I have. Yes, and if you look at the wood, I will show you something. Okay, but I got to get this rolled first. Okay.
This is important.
This wood on this rolling pin is called bird's eye maple. And I'll show you on the wood why it's called that.
Okay.
Okay. Let me go ahead and do this first because that's what everybody's waiting for.
They are.
Here.
We're waiting for it.
Put a little bit of butter on it.
Okay.
Butter. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Especially for Prairie Farms, I love their product.
Don't you love Prairie Farms
Well, yeah,
butter?
because I use it all the time. That's what makes my icing special. Yeah.
Cinnamon?
And I make it. Yes, cinnamon and sugar. Okay.
Yeah.
And then, again, we work the dough. We come across here, and we keep folding, keep folding. It's a little moist because our humidity is a little high today, which is wonderful.
Is that a good thing?
Well, you need heat and humidity.
Okay.
Because otherwise it will get crusty, and we don't want crusty dough.
You've got that in Southern Illinois, heat and humidity.
Southern hospitality at its finest.
Okay, that was...
Okay, and we're going to go like this, and we're going to go ahead and do a few of these. Okay. And then you put them on a pan. Okay. And then this is your end product right over here. And pretty soon I'll show you a little magic icing. This is what everybody likes. It's made from real butter and real half and half Prairie Farms, I'm very proud to say. And it makes my icing very special. Okay? This is what they call a tri-tip. And what I do here, we go like this here and squeeze it, and it comes out like that.
Now, her tri-tip, of course, has three openings here, and it makes a really pretty design. Oh, you're going to do both.
Well, I'm afraid that's what all my customers are going to want.
Okay.
Because they want to try everything.
You know your customers, Joanie.
Yes, I do. And they're going to say, both, please, Joanie. I said, no problem. And then we go like this.
We'll be right back.
The system right now is not set up for a band of our age to come in and win over a whole new young audience. The mechanics are just not there. They're just not in place. But if a young band were to take that principle and come out new with the machinery behind them, they could do it. That
and
band.
You're obviously going to be in it. So what's the
Well,
name
I'd
of
love
the
to
band?
be in it. Yeah, the name of the band. Yeah, the Jeff Pilson Group.
The Jeff Pilson Trio.
Yeah.
There's a reason why so many students choose to pursue an education at John A. Logan College.
Because it's where I found a new career.
Because it's where I discovered a new me.
Because it's where I found a new home.
Because I am learning to become tomorrow's leader today.
Because it's where I became driven.
In front of the Williamson County Airport in Marion, your final destination for style. Chivo.
My name is Dr. Clarabelle Christie. I am a pediatrician here at Ray Clinic. I always said that if I weren't a pediatrician, I would probably be a preschool teacher because that's how much I love being with kids. It's not just a kid that you treat, it's the whole entire family. Being a pediatrician sort of makes you part of the family already because we don't just deal with the medical issues of the child. Like I said, I love being a pediatrician because I love getting involved, finding out what they're doing, what they want to be when they grow up. It's just a great thing that some of my patients are somehow influenced by what I do, wanting to be a doctor, wanting to be a nurse, wanting to help other people. The personal relationship we have here with our patients, we call them all the time if we feel that there's something missing or something that they forgot to do for their kids or whatnot. And we try to keep abreast with all the latest things as well so that their children will be up to date on what they need. All I can say is that the way I treat patients is the way I would treat my own kids. Basically, I would never give a medication I would never prescribe my own child. And that's my always been my guide. So if I know that I'm doing a test that's not necessary, hey, would I do this to my own son or wouldn't I? Then I wouldn't do it if I wouldn't even do it to my own child.
Family owned and operated for nearly 70 years, Southside Lumber is the place to go to be in the know.
Our fleet of trucks deliver things where you need it, when you need it, and how you need it.
We get the order and go. I've been as far as Sparta, Metropolis, Parmi.
And Southside Lumber delivers more than just lumber to every corner of Southern Illinois, bringing whatever you'll need for your next project or home build.
One-stop shop.
More than just lumber.
I know.
Southside Lumber.
Southside Lumber. To find out more about the Spiel or even watch past episodes, visit SPIELON.com.
Overseas, there seems to be such a thirst. There really seems to be a desire for more of what we have. Do you find that that's your largest audience, your most accepting audience, or do you find it here in the States just as much?
Kind of a combo plate. You know, when we first regrouped the band in 2005, we were actually having a hard time getting bookings in Europe.
Really?
Europe was not all that excited about us.
Okay.
Then we went there in 2006, and Mick Jones took a personal stake in making sure we go over there and doing whatever it took.
Yes.
So we went a little out of pocket to get us over there. And we went over and sludged it out, but we also played this really big festival called the Bang Your Head Festival. And, you know, it was a lot of real heavy rockers, but we got up there and stole the show. I'm not, you know, trying to blow smoke up anything, wow, any orifice, but
orifice,
yeah,
I got it.
But it worked. And now Europe is a huge market for us. We go over there and do 5,000 seat, you know, arenas over there. It's amazing.
That's awesome.
You know, I saw when we was coming in, a local choir is going to sing on a
right,
song tonight.
right.
Now, does that happen everywhere you go?
Most places.
Awesome.
It was one of our manager's greatest brainchilds,
Yeah.
because what we do is we work with schools.
Yeah.
And you know, because of the funding problems at schools now, you know, the first thing that they cut is the music.
Sure, yeah. Sure.
So we're trying to help the music programs, and they sell our CD here, and we give the proceeds to their school. And
wow.
then that helps them.
Good for you.
They come up and sing the song with us. It's a win-win for everybody, and we're having a great time doing it.
Can I give you some advice? If you happen to get ready for the song and they're getting ready to count it off, scan the choir. If you see this one, put her out.
Put her out.
She's
I need
horrible.
one. I mean, I'm just like a
Well,
stowaway at that point. Yeah,
They walk on during the song, so if she does,
So we can just walk off.
It's too late at that point.
You don't
Note
want to
to
stop
self.
us.
Note to self. Yeah, we'll just walk on. When you produced music way back when, and looking at how it's done now, because we've got the internet and all those things, are you happy the way it happened, or would you almost have wanted to release in this day and age, or you wouldn't trade anything?
Well, especially because I can't, I don't want to trade anything. Right. But I mean,
just looking at the way things are done now.
I loved the process back then, and I actually missed things about the process back then,
And
which
the
was a little more organic, and it was a little more people working together.
It was like the band in little soundproof rooms, and you did it together.
Well, and it was working hard, and you had to go there. You had to go there and prove yourself. And today you upload.
And it was a very special process making records back then, and I do miss that.
Yeah.
I think the technology now is amazing, and I mean, I have a wonderful studio in my home that there's no way I could have had 25 years ago. And I still try as often as I can to recreate that environment, making music, but it isn't the same. It's definitely different. Records are done a little differently now, especially with a lot of the newer bands.
Yeah.
Which is okay. Every generation has their own thing, but I do miss some of that. I just think, but I hold out hope that somebody's going to come out there, and everybody's going to get so sick of the computerized,
That's what it is.
automated world that we live in.
Even I
that
can sound
somebody's
good
going to
in
break.
this day and age. Yeah.
Yes, that somebody's going to break through with something very organic and real, and it's going to freak everybody out. It's going to change everything. And once they learn how to monetize that, then you're going to find a new generation. So
because it's always been so weird to me for duets, for someone to go in a different city, maybe a different country, and lay their harmony part down. You're not even with them.
Yeah, I know. Well, and you know, a lot of times that works, but then you know, you're never going to get the magic that you got, you know, with
together
some of the great duets of all time.
And memories.
Yeah.
Are you the one to do that? You've been there, you've done that, you've come through the computer age. Can you bust through?
Well, I hope so, and I thank you for even bringing that up. But I honestly think for it to become a real phenomenon, it would have to come from a newer, younger band, because that's how phenomenons get distributed.
But why? You guys got the hits.
Because the system right now is not set up for a band of our age to come in and win over a whole new young audience. The mechanics are just not there. They're just not in place. But if a young band were to take that principle and come out new with the machinery behind them, they could do it. That
And
band.
you're obviously going to be in it. So what's the
Well,
name
I'd
of the
love to
band?
be in it. Yeah, the name of the band. Yeah, the Jeff Pilson Group.
The Jeff Pilson Trio.
Yeah. I don't know, and but I hope that we all find out soon.
Let's talk about, just really quickly, because, you know, if you Wikipedia or Google or whatever, this was a British-American rock band, and it's interesting, if you look at Foreigner, there are past members, there are present members, and there are a lot of them, but you know what? I guarantee you that all of you guys have reached that mark of excellence. That's the only way you're playing in the band, correct?
Well, I mean, you know, we do have our leader and founder, Mr. Mick Jones, and, you know, he's the one that keeps the standard real high, and he's the one that, you know, calls the shots, and because of that, I don't think the standard will ever go any lower.
Now, I know you love playing with the group you were in, but when you knew you got the Foreigner gig, was it like, yeah?
Well, you know, it's funny. It happened very kind of casually almost. They called me up because Jason Bonham and I had played together in a movie in 2000. It was a movie called Rockstar, and we had a real we had a really good chemistry in that movie together, and we worked together well. So when he started working with Mick Jones in 2004, they just called me up and said, "Hey, you want to come down?" And didn't even know if it was going to be Foreigner or what. And we got together and we did a show in the summer of 2004. And it was just so electric, and Jason pretty much convinced him to revamp Foreigner and bring it back, and ever since then it just gelled immediately. We got Kelly in March of 05, and it's just been going non-stop ever since.
Your past band, weren't you like the lead song in that, like, Freddy Krueger nasty?
Yeah, we were, yeah,
I remember that. Oh my
Dream
God.
Warriors. That was Nightmare on Elm Street 3. Yeah,
that was the bomb.
And you know what's funny? We were the first band to ever put our video for the song on the video box that, you know, you sold for the VHS. Yeah, we were the first band.
So if
to
I
do
go
that.
rent that tonight, you're going to get some royalty at all?
I would get
Couple cents.
Well, not out of a rental, because they would have had to buy it.
That's right.
But when they bought it, I got
a little bit.
my little whatever.
You know, it's really cool. I love country music. I've interviewed about every country star there is. So you're actually my first rock and roller. I am so pumped.
I'm flattered. I'm very, very flattered.
Thank you.
I hope you guys enjoy the show tonight. I think you will, but I'm, you know, really
Well, when
hoping.
Hot Blooded comes on, you know, that's me, so I'm going to be out screaming.
She's just doing this.
It's really flashing.
Okay.
You're obviously into supporting the arts locally.
Yeah,
musical programs.
absolutely.
If that young person is watching and they just need that little bit of, what would you say to them right now?
I would say do what's in your heart. Follow your heart and listen to it. And, you know, if that means, you know, you've got to create your own thing, whatever it is, do it. You know, just don't let anything stop you, and do it. Listen to your inner voice.
Yeah, God bless you and God bless
We
your
can't
family.
thank you enough for your
I know
time.
Thank you
I know
so
it's
much,
tough
guys.
being on the
Thank
road,
you
but-
so much.
All right.
Rock on, baby.
We will rock
You do a
tonight.
little head from. Oh, that's it.
I'm Jason Pinkston, and this has been your Backstage Pass.
Hey, this is Jeff Pilson of Foreigner, and you are watching Backstage Pass on the Spiel.
The First Bank and Trust Company of Murfreesboro will soon be celebrating its 125th anniversary.
One of the things that I appreciate most with First Bank and Trust is our respect and love of our customers.
The bank is involved in so many community things we like to do for the community. It's about wanting to help.
When someone comes in, they're met with a smile, and that is so important.
We hope to be here for another 125 years investing in this community.
My dad came here in the early 50s and started. My name's John Smith. My brother Terry and I have Smith Dairy Farm. We're producers of milk for Prairie Farms Dairy. We're outside at 4:30 in the morning. Cows need fed 365 days a year, and you learn the mannerisms of each animal. You learn who they are. Prairie Farms, they depend on us to be finished milking at a time when the truck's going to come to get the milk. We're all one big team.
Proudly farmer-owned.
It's part of what we've been raised to do.
Prairie Farms.
Family owned and operated for nearly 70 years, Southside Lumber is the place to go to be in the know.
Our fleet of trucks deliver things where you need it, when you need it, and how you need it.
We get the order and go. I've been as far as Sparta, Metropolis, Parmi.
And Southside Lumber delivers more than just lumber to every corner of Southern Illinois, bringing whatever you'll need for your next project or home build.
One-stop shop.
More than just lumber.
I know.
Southside Lumber.
Southside Lumber.
I lived in Atlanta. I went to medical school in Chicago, and I would choose rural practice over big city practice any day.
And I got the GI Bill and went to school on that, and came back to my home community, and that's where I've been ever since. People have known us and trusted us for many years, and we're going to continue to provide excellent quality health care.
You know, the convenience, everyone's very knowledgeable.
I just love taking care of people because I like people and feel that's my God-given talent and want to use my talent to serve others.
If it wasn't for John A., I would not be where I'm at today. I got on the scale and I was 213 pounds. That was kind of a wake-up moment for me. The college was offering a weight loss challenge, and then I knew I had to be serious. 67.2 pounds. It's like I've discovered a new me. I truly have. I'm where I need to be.
Discover a new you at John A. Logan College, because here it's all about you. Visit jalc.edu.
It's a spiel with Angie and Julie, and everyone is doing it. We finally got challenged.
Angie and Julie? Oh, wait. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Yes, it is the spiel with Angie and Julie.
Angie and Julie.
I'm Angie.
And I'm Julie.
Yes.
Again, we're doing the ALS challenge.
Why are they dressed? Because I think a lot of people are doing tank tops and they're doing swimsuits, and that's just simply not an option, folks. I mean,
we just got done shooting for the day.
Yes.
So here we are in our shoot clothes.
They're shoot clothes
and
our fake eyelashes. Oh, this is
eyelashes.
going to look good because these could come off.
Yeah.
And that's going to be ugly.
That could be ugly.
But you know, it is a serious topic. ALS. We know people affected by it. The person leading this charge posting updates. So you need to follow the real story, the backstory, and let's keep this thing on track to do what it was meant to do, and that's raise money and awareness for ALS.
Hold on to.
Do you know what's coming?
No.
3, 2, 1.
are approachable, however, the message is not out that we're approachable, I think.
All righty, there you go.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
The things that the people we deal with are working through, we've worked through as well. We just have been presented with opportunities to learn how to help them through some of those situations.
We don't want there to be surprises down the road. And then the last thing we want is a customer to come back and say, you didn't tell me that.
We know our customers. So many of the bigger banks now have no idea of their names or their family or their background, where they've come from, what they're going through, either health concerns, family concerns, or just the need of their family.
We try to have a direct relationship with all our customers. You know, make them feel at home. I mean, we're a hometown bank. That's what we're about.
I love our bank and I love our community. And it's just been great to see it grow over the years. And I honestly think that my grandpa would be very proud of where we're at.
My customers pay my salary. I never lose sight of that.
And not only do we answer the phone to our customers, but all day we're calling our customers, sometimes just to let them know, hey, your account's changed this or that way.
Well, we're trying to make banking as easy and painless as we can.
We have a free checking account that includes a free debit card, free online banking, free mobile banking, and free bill pay.
We've got Facebook now, we've got Twitter. You know, we're finally getting into this whole thing.
It's part of doing business. If you're not using that technology, you're behind.
We're easy to bank with. We're always available. We're available 7 days a week.
It works out really well, especially for our business customers, to go get change and make their deposits without dropping them off.
We've got this great sign at Southtown. And for our business customers, we are able to advertise their business for free.
That's one of the things that we offer for our businesses. We offer free advertising on the sign.
It is very satisfying to see customers grow personally and financially.
Ask. And you know, a lot of times there's things that we can change, you know, because we get feedback from customers, or a lot of times there's things we can't, but at least we can explain why we have to do it that way.
We have been ready for a long time for any opportunity that presents itself for the growth of this community, whether it's DuQuoin or the county, or even farther out. I mean, we have a track record of doing business well beyond the county borders.
You know, we're not very artistic people in general, but to be able to put a deal together that's pretty creative and other people won't take time to do, that's fun. And if you have a competitive bone in your body, once you're involved, you want to win.
We are competitive, and we are trying to stay ahead of the curve. Sometimes we ride on top of the wave, sometimes we're behind it, but you know, our goal is to be, you know, ahead of it.
And when someone who is not our customer sees what we're doing for one of our customers, it makes them question, you know, is the bank I'm dealing with the best bank for me, or are they the best bank for them? And we pick up a lot of customers that way.
We got a great group of people here. These people all work hard.
You know, I've stayed here because they are good to work for here. And your family comes first here, and that's important.
They are the reason that we are what we are.
The Spiel, Saturdays at 11 on Fox 23.